What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back because I was listening to my girl, Michelle, from the A's YouTube channel. She did a review on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 21. It was just this past episode that, you know, they showed on Sunday. Normally, I enjoy her show, and I did for the most part, but there was a quick part in her live that I did not like. I didn't care for her opinions. I didn't care for, I think his name is Mr. Cedric to you. Didn't care for what he was saying either about Eva. They were going in on Eva and how Eva should allow that crazy ass, stupid ass Kevin McCall to see his daughter. He does not need to see his daughter acting all crazy and belligerent and just cutting up, acting a damn fool, you guys. So I'm going to play the clip and then I will be in and out with my commentary.
About what's the other girl? Eva? Yeah, her. Eva, she could be ex. She's horrible. Her storyline is not interesting. Kevin, I
think that's, I think Eva been paying attention though, because if you notice, all this time she's been mentioning him as her sperm donor. Now she's calling out his name. So, I mean, are the producers going to reach out to Kevin and then they both make some money? Is that what's going to happen?
I believe so, because Kevin, according to Kevin's Instagram, he's not doing any more music or anything until he gets...
No, he's not doing anything.
His parental rights back. And I really think that... I think Eva thinks she's doing the right thing, but I don't think she is, because I think a lot of times with these absent parents and dad is not being involved, no matter how crazy you think they are, they still have a right to their child. And
you do not have a right to your child if you are acting crazy, if you are an absentee parent. A lot of these absentee fathers, they don't want shit to do with these kids. They want to keep harassing, keep disrespecting their child's mother and making the child's mother, making her life a living hell, basically because she laid down with him. That's the whole narrative. Oh, well, we had this baby, so you owe me for life. We need to quit with that bullshit, you all. And y'all know I don't subscribe to that bullshit because I've lived it. Michelle is not a mother, so she really does not know a lot about these type of situations. This guy, I don't even know if he's a father, But I do know for a fact Michelle don't have any kids. And I feel like when you are dealing with these type of situations and you're on the outside looking in, I just feel like by all means you should probably just be quiet, because nothing that they're saying, you guys, makes a lot of sense. No one under any circumstance should have to put up with any type of abuse. That man was laying hands on Eva. Eva also mentioned that he laid hands on her one time when she was holding Marley as a baby. Okay, so that means he don't give a damn about that child. And it's horrible. It's a horrible environment for the child, for Eva. She did the right thing by marrying Michael Sterling, getting Kevin's ass up out the picture, making Michael Sterling Marley's dad. I have no problems with Eva for doing that because I would have did the same thing. I have dealt with domestic abuse, you guys. Some of you all have dealt with it. We know how the shit goes, okay? Don't nobody get rid of their child's father for no reason. The man had to been cutting up, acting a fool. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for no bipolar ass nigga.
Even though he may be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, that's still his daughter. She still...
Fuck that bullshit. Don't y'all listen to him.
Decided to lay down with him and have a child with him, knowing all the time that he was crazy at the beginning.
See, I don't like the shit that he's saying. He's making it look like Kevin showed his true self before they had that baby. I don't believe that. A lot of these men, they act crazy. They act demonic once you have a child with them. A lot of us, we regret our child's fathers because we didn't know they were so damn crazy. People do a good job of hiding, acting like a psychopath. They do a good job of hiding that shit. So for him to sit on Michelle's platform and say, oh, well, she knew what she was getting herself into and she should just deal with it. That's irresponsible. Very irresponsible. It's disrespectful, and I'm not here for it. What do you all think? Y'all get down in those comments. If you have dealt with domestic abuse from your child's father, please get down in the comments. Let me know what would you do. But y'all know I'm not here for this shit. I specifically had to remove my child from her father's life. She has her stepdad, which is my boyfriend. He treats her like a little princess. He got her chocolates and a teddy bear, a mug for Valentine's Day. He's bought her shoes and, all types of doll stuff. And he has been wonderful, to her. That is how a father should be to their daughter. Not treating the child like shit, complaining about paying child support for the fucking child you created. I've dealt with shit like that, you guys, and it's ridiculous. So for these two to sit on that platform and say, oh, well, she made her bed, she should just lay in it. I feel like it was just irresponsible and it's just very disrespectful. And, I'm not here for it. I'm a big fan of Michelle still, but sis, you got it wrong. This shit is serious. Have you all seen the show Fatal Attraction? How many women and children end up dead because the woman had a baby with a crazy ass fucking man? And a lot of times these men, they get crazy once they find out you're pregnant. Sometimes they don't want the baby. They may kill you so they don't have to pay the child support. I have seen several of those shows. I lost a friend to domestic violence. I believe she was pregnant. Okay? Lost a friend. She got put inside a garbage can as a teenager. Okay, so this shit is serious. I'm not with this, that my mother, that my father, that my cousin. Y'all know this ain't the channel for that bullshit. I am all about being safe. I am all about surviving, doing the best with what you have, and doing what you got to do to stay alive for you and them babies. And that is what Eva is doing. She's doing it the right way. She don't owe Kevin shit. Kevin had the chance to be a part of that child's life, and he chose to act a motherfucking fool. This is the same man, you all, whose mother had a restraining order against him, and I believe his other child's mothers have restraining orders against him as well. So how do you all explain that? Make it make sense, because it don't make no damn sense.
Sure, this crazy stuff is starting now. Mm-hmm. So I feel as though they should do some type of mediation.
Ain't no mediation gonna work for some crazy ass motherfucker. Have you lost your fucking mind? They're sitting up here, you guys, just talking about it like it's just apples and oranges and sunshine and rainbows. It's not that easy. Only Kevin can change Kevin and his behavior. Okay, and evidently he don't see nothing wrong with his behavior, because didn't he have some type of court case and Michael Sterling was there and that damn Kevin McCall ended up, it's all over the internet, y'all go check it out if you ain't seen it already. He got arrested for trying to go to court to get custody of his daughter. How the hell you get arrested and you there for another reason? He get to arguing with the guard, trying to film and shit all up in the courthouse. You cannot do that. These people, you guys, are crazy. A lot of them are narcissists. They are psychopaths, just crazy. They do whatever the hell they want to do. Okay, that's what abusive people do, and we need to start taking the shit seriously. It's easy to sit on a platform and you ain't nowhere near that type of situation and make judgments about what this young lady should do with her child. Oh, she shouldn't have changed the last name. That was disrespectful to Kevin. No, Kevin is disrespectful to Kevin and whoever he comes into contact with. Shit.
Some type of common ground so that man can at least
Y'all hear that bullshit?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've all said.
So that man can at least see his child. Like he ain't acted a damn fool. Like he's a regular civilian out in the damn world. If y'all don't get out of here with that bullshit.
Like crazy or not, you can't erase him. I mean,
yes, you can. Don't erase him from the birth certificate, because you're going to get your check, honey. Y'all know on this channel I promote getting your damn check. Get your child support check, life insurance, whatever the hell you got to do. But you can't erase people. You could close the motherfucking door. Ask me how I know. Okay, because I've closed the door on my mother and my child's father. I ain't got time for that foolishness, that drama, acting all crazy and shit, spazzing out, acting like a goddamn Chucky doll. My mother didn't act like that, but, you know, I've dealt with that with the child's father, you know, that acts like Kevin. You know, he may not be as bad as Kevin, but shit, that bitch is on his way there, okay? I know all about that. So this shit is serious, and I'm not with it, you guys, how they sitting up here talking about this shit like this is, oh, well, she just shouldn't have did that. That's so wrong.
You know, a lot of mothers feel like their baby daddies are mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's his child, and it's not right to like.
Listen, this is the thing. There are some mothers that don't like their child's fathers, but guess what? Those child's fathers, they help out with the kids. They don't complain about paying child support. They are there to help with the child. They get the child on weekends. You know, I don't have time to be babysitting people and trying to make people be a father. And I'm sure Eva doesn't either. I'm sure Eva exhausted all possibilities of the situation. But guess what? Everybody gets tired. So you throw your motherfucking hands up and say, bitch, today ain't the day, and tomorrow don't look good either. I'm done with this fool. You know, I really had to have a talk with myself and say, you know what? Because I had a lot of people coming at me saying, oh, well, you chose that man. I didn't choose him. Shit, I chose him for about 5-10 minutes, but I didn't choose him for life. Well, you had that baby and you stuck with him. I ain't stuck with a motherfucker thing. Okay, I'm not dealing with no crazy ass, dramatic ass bullshit. It better be a play I'm in, and I'm getting paid for that. Other than that, I'm not dealing with no bullshit. Cause we got a baby. I don't give a fuck. We got a dog together. I don't give a fuck if we got the same DNA. I'm not dealing with no bullshit. I don't know you. Who are you? I'm that girl. I ain't got time for that. And Eva said, bitch, I ain't got time for it either. She moved on with her life, bossed the hell up, made Michael Sterling all the kids' dads. And that's how you do that shit. You don't sit up crying about no crazy ass Kevin. Shit, she ain't gotta wait for his damn medication to kick in. I know I ain't have time for somebody's medication to kick in either. And when you're dealing with crazy people, you guys, what they do is they gaslight and try to make it look like you crazy. That's what I used to get told in my situation. Oh, you're bipolar. No, bitch, you're tripolar. Okay? So I know all about it. That's why when I heard this, you guys, I said, oh, hell no. Nah. Miss Robinson got to get up in here, okay? Because something don't look right up in here. I'm going to have to get in the middle of this shit, okay?
Take that child away, especially if he hasn't been, you know, physically abusive or any of that.
Michelle, excuse me, especially if he has not been physically abusive. See, you got to do your homework, sweetie. He was abusive when he tried to get that baby out of Eva's arms. I believe Eva mentioned it either on Real Housewives of Atlanta or in an interview. I've heard her say out of her mouth that that man tried to physically attack her when that baby was in her arms, and the baby was small then. That is physically attacking a damn child. Cause you don't pull no shit like that. The mother of your child is holding a baby and you trying to fuck her up while she's holding a baby. That man has did that. Okay. And when people are crazy like this, we need to stay away from this narrative of, oh, he didn't do it to the child. That's between y'all. You gonna hear Michelle saying that too. Oh, that was between, no. Ain't nothing between Kevin and Eva. Kevin is fucking crazy. She didn't do nothing. And I know you guys, because I had people saying to me, my child's aunties, they would say, oh, well, that's between you and him. No, bitch, ain't no that's between me and him. He's crazy and he's the one with the fucking problem. Put the fucking blame, bitch, on the blame me. Don't you dare blame me. Beating Ike Turner your motherfucking ass. Look at me, honey. Having flashbacks, honey. Okay, it was just too much for the girl. Y'all know me. I don't play. I don't play with people, okay?
You know, it feels like they have an issue and there's not an issue between him and the child. Just
y'all see that shit? Justifying his crazy ass, erratic ass behavior. I'm not here for it.
Just my humble opinion on the outside looking in. So I don't know.
See, you are on the outside, sweetie. I've lived this life. You know, I've had the child and had the child's father and lived it. Eva, baby, you did the right motherfucking thing, baby. Let me give you a big ass hand clap. Y'all clap it on up for Eva Marcille, honey, okay? Clap it on up for sis. She got the hell out of a bad situation, okay? And she turned her life around and she gave those children a positive role model, which is Michael Sterling. Sis, I am so proud. And I told y'all, even though I don't really care for Eva being on the show, hopefully she step it up at the reunions. But outside of that, y'all know I've always been a fan of hers, okay? Always been a fan of hers. America's Next Top Model. She was my favorite and I was rooting for her and she won. So I'm just proud of Eva on so many levels because so many women, you guys, they listen to what Michelle is saying and this ignorant ass man she's talking to. They listen to this bullshit. And guess what? Year after year, their life is fucked up. They got black eyes. They struggling. You know, they dealing with a man that don't want to be a father to the child. You do not, okay? Anybody that's listening to me that's in this situation, please take this from this video. You do not have to put up with a whole bunch of bullshit because you had a child with a man. In life, sweetie, we all make mistakes, okay? And guess what? A lot of those mistakes that we make, they're not labeled. Your child's father was not labeled crazy and controlling and narcissistic. He didn't have those labels on him, so don't blame yourself. We all make mistakes. We all walk into certain situations blind. Learn your lesson and move on. But don't sit up there acting like you owe anybody. You don't owe your mother, your father, your cousin, your brother, your child's father, anybody. If they are disrespecting you, abusing you, you ain't got to put up with it. Take it from me. Okay? All right, you guys, I'd have had enough of this here foolishness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.